Hey guys, so I thought it'd be fun to beat a different dead horse that isn't an unpopular K-pop opinions video, although I'm still gonna do it anyways, and instead do K-pop pet peeves, because why not? And also because I kind of want to move away from less serious-ish videos for now, and also because I don't want to edit another 40-minute video again. But at the same time, watch this turn into some 20-minute video because I don't know how to stop talking. But anyways, let's just get into it. People that cannot respect an idol's personal space and or privacy. As someone that hates it when someone is in their personal space so much, seeing idols get bombarded in videos by people that cannot just look at them or take pictures of them from afar makes me feel so fucking uncomfortable for them. And it honestly makes me so mad to see people go as far as to grab and pull on an idol as they wish, as if what they're doing is not wrong. Then on top of that, push and shove to get closer to an idol, which sometimes causes the idol to trip or stumble. Like, for the love of God, would it kill some of y'all to just stand a few feet back? Like, I promise you, it is possible to see your idol and stand a few feet away from them, giving them enough space to move around. It's been done, I promise you. Then on top of that, people who will go into an idol's hotel room, follow them to their hotel, purposely stay at the same place that they're staying at, and sometimes even leak where an idol is staying at is absolutely doing the most, and it's disgusting. Then something I've also noticed at times is that when people will see the shitty things that happen to an idol in one area and will obviously condemn them for it, but then some people, again, emphasis on some, will do the exact same thing when an idol comes to their country or state. Then not to mention the invasion of privacy for idols, from dating to family issues. Like, why does the public need to know someone's private life? Honestly, some people really out here are just forgetting that idols are human beings at the end of the day, and they should be entitled to their own personal space and their own privacy. Putting down other groups to make another group look better. Not gonna lie, when people do this honestly annoys me so much. Like, what do you get out of putting down other groups? Although this happens to a multitude of groups, I see this happen mainly to underrated and or lesser known groups, where people will insult lesser known groups by saying that they don't put out good music, they don't have good visuals and whatnot, when most of the time they haven't even given that group a chance to begin with. Then in general, seeing people insult a group for no reason. If you don't like a group, that is fine, but there's no need to insult a group's hard work and the group itself for no other reason. Then on top of that, there are people out there who want to praise a group and compliment them, and then someone has to be that one person to come in and say, so and so did this, has your fave done that? Well, your fave hasn't done this. Like, what is the reason? Like, please tell me, why do you have to go in and see someone wanting to praise their favorite group or praise a group, but then come in and bring that group down just to make your faves look better? Like, is the concept of praising one group without putting someone else down too difficult for some people? There is no need to constantly put other groups down. They all equally work their asses off to get to where they are. There's no need to constantly belittle groups. Fan wars. 2019 is almost over, and if at this point you're still engaging in fan wars, please find something else better to do and put that energy into something else, because a fan war ain't it. Honestly, fan wars or fan beefs, whatever you want to call it, is just completely ridiculous and completely unnecessary. And it's even more unnecessary when it's over something that's pretty much an opinion, like who's the best girl group, who's the best boy group, who's the best male or female vocalist. Then it's even more ridiculous when an unneeded fan war is between two fandoms whose groups are actually close friends. Then on top of that, people who try to entice a fan war on purpose by spreading false information or trying to provoke people is just so stupid and immature. And then it's even more stupid when people actually fall for it. All fan wars do is cause unnecessary issues, conflict, makes fandoms look bad, and are just utterly fucking annoying. Like, please do something else. Saying an Asian person looks like so-and-so idol, and fetishizing Asians. This is something that honestly causes me just second, third, fourth, fifth-hand embarrassment. Not every Asian person you see looks like an idol. Like, it honestly makes me beyond cringe when I see some K-pop fans bombard a random Asian person's Instagram account commenting things like, you look like this idol from this group, or you look like that idol from that other group, or you can be a K-pop idol, to the point where some have to go out of their way to ask people to stop commenting things like that. For example, I remember seeing a cute picture on my Explore page on Instagram of a Korean man and his child cuddled up asleep, and then going to the comment section seeing hundreds of comments saying that he looked like Tae from BTS, and then going as far as to comment things like, imagine your husband Tae with your son, and reposting that picture to BTS-based accounts. It's not needed, and it's completely uncalled for. Not to mention the disgusting behavior shown by some fans that go out of their way to bother people who are Asian, treating them like they're some rare item by following them, harassing them, taking pictures of them, again, comparing them to idols, sometimes even dating them because they look like their fave, and just overall making that person feel extremely uncomfortable. They are fucking people at the end of the day. That's something that should be just pure common sense, and the fact that some people have to remind others not to do those things or not to act like that towards people of Asian descent is completely disappointing. Opinions and or criticism taken as hate and not being able to have an opinion. Let's be honest here. Not everybody is going to have the same opinion and or agree with each other's opinion, but I cannot stress this enough that opinions are not meant to send hate to a group and or idol in any way, shape, or form. However, I will say that some people tend to blur the lines of having and expressing an opinion and just being downright hateful. But where I'm coming from when I'm expressing this as a pet peeve is when I see someone share an opinion such as, I don't like the choreography for this song, or I think this song was the group's weakest song, and whatnot. Then seeing that person get attacked by multiple people saying that the person's blind, or they can't see talent, or they aren't used to hearing good music. Like, that was such an innocent opinion, and if you don't agree with it, that's fine. But there's utterly no reason to attack a person over it. Then to see people go as far as to get mad over a small opinion that isn't harming anyone is ridiculous. If you like every single thing that your fave does, that is fine. That's all you. But a person can still like a group and or singer and not like every single thing that they do and be critical. Why is that so hard to understand? Commenting what fandom you're from in the comment section of other groups' music videos and videos in general. I'm sorry, this will probably be the most nitpicky pet peeve I have, but I get that some people will comment so-and-so fandom here to support so-and-so group. I guess maybe to show unity or support from other fandoms. But honestly, no one cares what fandom you're from. It doesn't matter what fandom you're from. As long as you're there to show support for another group and not there to spread unnecessary hate, it does not matter what fandom you're from or what fandom here to support what group. I don't understand the reason as to having to announce what fandom you're from as if it makes a difference, but that's just me. And that also goes for, I don't stand this group, but again, it doesn't matter if you don't stand the group or if you do. As long as you're there not to spread unnecessary hate, it doesn't matter. Comparing groups and calling one group the next so-and-so. I never understood why some people would go out of their way to compare one group to another. Like, I would see some people compare TWICE to SNSD or compare Blackpink to 2NE1, and then go as far as to call Blackpink the next 2NE1, TWICE the next SNSD, TXT the next BTS. Like, why can't a group just be themselves? Why do they have to be the next so-and-so? Plus, there's no reason, honestly, to compare groups. Each group has their own style and can be different in their own way. Just allow a group to have their own style and to be themselves. A group is just themselves and no one else. They don't have to be the next so-and-so. Let the group be themselves. Fans that keep asking an idol to speak and or write in English. Some of y'all do realize that you're standing a group and or singers that speak predominantly Korean, right? With a few exception of idols who know some and or are fluent in English. How are you going to go into an idol's IG live or V live constantly asking them to speak in English? I don't know about you, but that's just, to me, so rude. You wouldn't want someone to come up to you and telling you to speak so-and-so language, right? Then to see some idols have to respond to those comments saying that their English isn't that good or they don't know English that well is just embarrassing and annoying that they even have to address that, because multiple people or the same people keep asking over and over again to speak English. Then people who will comment things like, I don't know Korean, can you please speak in English? Please, first of all, ask yourself, was that comment even necessary? Did you have to make that comment? If you don't know Korean, then go learn it instead of commenting that you don't know Korean and telling an idol that they need to speak English. Like, at the end of the day, idols don't even have to learn English. They don't have to speak English if they don't want to. Just like how some of y'all would watch shows with subs, you can definitely enjoy and watch an idol's V Live or IG Live without knowing what they're saying. And if you can't, wait for someone to translate it and put subs. But stop asking an idol to speak English if they don't want to or they can't. Double standards between male and female idols. Just knowing that if a female and a male idol got into the same scandal and did the exact same thing, knowing that the female idol's career could possibly be over in an instant, while some fans will go above and beyond to defend the male idol and keep supporting that male idol, is something that always bothered me. Not to mention, a female idol will get slut-shamed for doing something that's considered too sexy, while people will go crazy when a male idol humps the ground or takes off his shirt. A male idol can be rude but then called savage, but if a female idol doesn't smile or has a blank expression, she's called bitchy and cold. Just overall seeing the treatment of female idols to their male idol counterpart is in terms of weight or how they should act and whatnot and just seeing that female idols tend to get more criticized more than their male counterparts is honestly frustrating and saddening. Fans that take K-pop way too seriously. I get that some people care a lot about their favorite group and or singer and just want to see their favorites do well and such, but honestly I've seen some people just take it way too far, to the point where like they're bashing groups over nothing, constantly emphasizing streaming and view counts and who's number one, who's breaking the next record, kings and queens of K-pop, attacking people over their opinion. Like, please just take a step back, take a breather, and whatever minuscule thing it is, it will never be that serious to the point where you're writing a 5-page essay or a 50-tweet thread over it. Unless someone is being harmed, there's corruption going on and whatnot, then by all means, please make it a big issue. But if it's over a group not winning an award, there is no need to start a fight over it or trend some pointless hashtag. Then, not to mention, some people who feel entitled because they stand a certain group and or have been a K-pop fan for a certain amount of years. Like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and we're just a bunch of people that just stand in or like certain groups and get excited over music that groups work hard to put out. And I promise you, at the end of the day, K-pop is not and will never be that deep. And with that, I'm going to end the video here. I'll probably do another one of these, maybe, because not gonna lie, this was actually therapeutic somehow and actually kind of fun to make. So yeah, let me know what other videos I should make. Comment any of your K-pop pet peeves. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe for more. Check out my previous videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and hope you come back for my next upload. Bye.